Yeah, I mean, in regards to kind of equipment, I mean, as I was saying earlier on, like I prefer to keep things as simple as possible, keep things light. It wasn't always like that when I first kind of started out. You think that you need everything and everything.
Yeah.
You know, you've basically got a tent on your back, and you're bringing stuff that you just don't need. You overcomplicate things, but you kind of, especially when it's like your first professional shoot, you start to overcomplicate and start to worry, and so you bring everything. But I think lugging equipment around, it all depends on your vision. If there's something that you really want and you really strive for, it's worth it. Yes, you might moan on the way there. You know, you might be getting a train, you might be putting it in your car, might be getting on a bus, whatever it will be, or even walking with it. But there's if you have a clear vision of how you want that image or images to look, then it's totally worth it. It'll be worth bringing. I mean, when I was doing my first lot of professional shots, I was lugging around a generator.
What's that? Can you explain to the audience that do not know what a generator is?
So basically something that just powers electric on the go. So a generator being pour petrol in it, pull the cord, makes very loud sounds, which is great when you're in locations that you shouldn't be in for band shoots, like abandoned buildings and stuff like that. So to power my lights, because I made do with the lights that I had. I bought these really cheap things from China, and I couldn't afford to have the stuff. And also, like, equipment now is obviously it's gone far surpassed what it was before. So you can get, you know, battery charged ones for relatively inexpensive for what they are, and I used to lug around that, or get the band to lug around, which was always funny. So that saw some action. But again, having to load that into the back of my car, drive with it, take it out, having to put petrol in it and make sure that I've got enough petrol. And that was always dodgy, because you'd go to a petrol station and then all of a sudden you just duck behind your car and you start filling up, and they're going, "What are you doing?" And I never knew that it was a frowned upon thing.
What?
A lot of petrol stations don't allow it.
To put petrol in,
just filling up a jerry can. So if you take out something where you need to put petrol in that's not in your car, and then you put it on the floor and you do it, yeah, some around my way, yeah, they literally go on the tannoy and they're just like, do, what are you doing?
Right.
Pump number 6. And you're like, what? I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's probably because like you could spill it, or maybe you'll have a Zoolander-esque thing and you have like a petrol fight. I don't know. Who knows? But I don't know. It's really weird. It's very bizarre. I don't get it.
So how many times did you do that?
Countless. I really don't know. Loads and loads of times. If there's any of my followers out there that are listening, they'll know. Because, yeah, a lot.